Hey everyone, it's Lish here, coming to you from the 412, and this is the lower body exercise with resistance bands. Make sure you have some water, and what's going to be really important here is that we operate within our own range of motion, okay? So that's what the resistance band is going to do, allow you to strengthen where you are and do some burning. But we're going to start with a sun salutation. To pause the video at any time, that is a-okay. Pause the video so you can get your reps in. Remember, I am just the demonstration here. I am not your workout. Otherwise, it would be so much more fun. Take an inhale here. Exhale, press up, high plank, push back into that downward facing dog. Big cobra. If it is your first workout of the day here, good morning. Happy to spend it with you in that child's pose. So after your sun salutation, you're going to wrap that band around your knee, and I hope you're using a strong band today, but also know if this is your first time using this, it should be you using the first or the lightest band. Band. Good. So as you see, I'm going to slink this up right above my knees, not in the crook. Opening up my knees hip width apart, getting into that donkey kick. And now you should know how to do a donkey kick. Doing it with the band is going to create a little extra resistance. Make sure that that lower back is nice and tight. Belly button pulled in toward the spine. The other thing I would say is really press evenly into your palms here. The resistance is going to throw you off. Remember, equal pressure throughout the shoulders. Core doing its work. See I can lift my hand up like that? You want a nice even spread. Same thing, knees hip width apart. And you're going to go 10 reps out each side here. See, I'm just turning around. One thing is, do not try to overpower the band. If you need a lower band today, it's okay to drop down, even if you have been using a heavier band. You don't want to overextend your hip. You're just bringing your knee in line with your hip. You don't want it over. You'll see better this way. Right? Just a little stimulation there. The goal is not to get my knee as high. It's about squeezing that glute muscle. You should be bracing down through your core, using those tummy and those bathroom muscles. And yet you have to do 2, so pretty sure you got 2 more to go on this other side. Some water if you need it. We're going to stand up here. We're going to do lateral steps. So slip that band now down around your ankles. And step your feet parallel to each other. And the focus is to sidestep, feeling the pressure go from the outer side of your leg into the inner of your legs. If you are having issues where your knees want to buckle, then that is an instance where you might want to lift the band up a little bit closer to your knees and focusing more on keeping them the same tension or distance apart. Otherwise, you can do this just fine with ankles. And really, have a parallel foot. It should be heel to pinky that you're feeling pressure as you're pushing through and rocking on the instep down, big toe to heel. And what that does and carries on throughout the body is what you're focusing on. Doing a great job here. Almost there. And rest. Good. Grab some water. Now, if you need to, you can place a hand on the wall and just line yourself up with the wall, because you want to be nice and tall for this one. And if the band is a little bit heavy for you, you can also put pressure into the wall, but you want to be down on your stable leg, slightly bent. With an exhale, really just lifting the back heel up. And don't worry, you're going to do this again. Stay on one side. I'm just showing multiple angles. And you see how that knee is slightly bent? So even your stable leg is going to get it here. And again, I'm not overextending. The goal is not to get my leg as high as possible. It's feeling that little squeeze. This is fast twitch. Fast twitch fiber strength training. We're going to do it the other side here. Get ready. It's time to get ready. Focus on these reps. 15, right? Always do a little exhale as I lift up. Shout out to my home. If you like this, it is a Shein onesie. I'm down with the Shein. I'm down with it. For onesies at least. Here we go. We're going to do, after this one, we're going to get into our hands and knees. So we're going to drop down to, great, thanks for sticking in there with me. There we go. So we're going to get into the lateral adductor extension here. And again, balancing on one leg, feeling that stability happen. Working within a nice range of motion, just where we feel the outer portion of our glutes, so where you kind of would want a hip line or a nice hips to show, that's what we're looking to stimulate. It's a very small portion. Good, rest. We're going to do it again on the other side. Single leg balance here. Takes a little bit of a bend in the knee. Try to keep parallel legs, parallel thighs, parallel ankles, and parallel feet. Great. Next one, we're going to have to pull that band up over our thighs again. And we're going to get into some knee raises. So you can stick to one side or you can alternate. Goal of this is just to lift that heart rate up a little bit. We're also providing stability. And you can do this as fast or as slow as you want to, and again, alternating. Not just sticking it on one side. Chest forward, try to focus on one thing forward in front of you. So you don't want to look straight down like I am. So I adjust. Because this is an unstable position as well. So you want to protect yourself, making sure you're spotting. Drive down that big toe. Little kickstand there. And again, we're switching out after 10s. or you can alternate to get a little bit more cardio. Make sure the back knee is driving the motion down. Yep, each 10 you switch, or you can alternate. Keep it going. How are you today? You're doing amazing, sweetie. That's it. We're almost there. And go ahead and take a little rest. Good job. I need you to get down to the floor, and you're going to move that band down to your ankles again. So hands and knees. Push the band down. Place the hands within the shoulders, palms wide. We're going to press up into a plank. We're going to go for a push-up, and then we're going to do a kick or a raise of each leg in between. If you do need to modify this, you can drop to your knees to do the push-up, and then press up into plank to do the leg lifts. Which means you'll be walking your legs out each time. Make sure you have a nice tight body. Belly button pulled into spine. Lower back is nice and locked in with the upper back. So no curving. If you have to open up your arms wider than your hands, that's okay. So use a mat and open up your hands as wide as the mat. You're doing amazing. Go ahead, you gotta stand back up. And you're going to pull that band up around your thighs again. So take your time so you're not a little too dizzy. Exhale, open it up, the legs wide here. I'm a little bit too short, so you see me adjust. Open up the legs a little bit wider. Yep. And if you need to adjust, adjust. There's no shame in that game. You don't want to do it wrong. And again, parallel feet, so everything should line up like you were on a train track. And just really feel how weight shifts from the outer side of your leg into the inner side of your leg. How it wraps around your hips. You want to make sure that your buttocks is aligned with your knee and the hamstring is extended, but don't really press into the knee. You don't really want to come forward. You're going to see me change this so that you can get an understanding, because it looks like I'm leaning forward, but I'm not. It's more of my buttocks dropping below my knee, and so I'm creating space here. Great job. Keep it going, keep it going. We're going to do clock lunges, so stand, keep the feet together. And a clock lunge is just that. In forward is 12, out to the sides are 3 and 9, behind us is 6. And we're just going to go around in a clock, doing lunges. So going backwards, 6 o'clock, out to the side. Key thing here is spatial awareness, proprioception. You want to really understand that you are working within your range of motion and that you are taking the same equal distance step between each and every one. This will give you consistency and just help you with better muscle mechanics. A spot always helps. So you don't want to look straight down, just kind of forward and slightly down. About 3 feet in front of you and down. Keep a nice tight core, and remember every component of each squat or each lunge. Oh, this is the big one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We're gonna do a squat jump burnout. So you literally do as many as you can. I'm not gonna count. Don't count me. I'm the demo. Start with the feet wide and then closed. Jump. in between. So you don't have to get a whole lot of air, but you do want to use that explosive motion. Again, you want your buttocks to land behind your knees. You don't want it to drop below your knees. And if you're a little bit above your knees, that's better than to be so far below. You just want to keep it right in line in your range of motion. And try to keep the weight in your heels in this one so that you can transfer the weight into your tops of your feet, into your toes there for a little bit of a jump.